Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Okay, we're going to talk about NVDA stock. We know that huge sell-off combined with the tariffs, complete overreaction by the less intelligent investors. That's what it is. They sold off. They were scared. They were shaking. They were like, oh no, it's the end of the world. And guess who has been buying a ton of shares over and over and over and over again? This is why you always have some side money, some money in the I don't know, piggy bank, in the chest, whatever. You always got some money there ready for when you get stupid drops like this. Stupid. It went from 153 to a low of 110. And look where we are now. This is still gonna get bought up. All these companies in the US, they won't have to buy their chips from NVIDIA. We're not going to buy from I'm not going to say the enemy, but, from our competition, to put it nicely. We're not going to buy from China. That would be foolish, right? Like, hey, let's buy from China now, because I guess their DeepSeek AI is so incredible. We're just going to buy, screw NVIDIA chips. We'll just buy whatever China has. Oh, wait, what is it? NVIDIA chips? Wow. Oh, my God. It's almost like people are really dumb. And we're buying the dumb and their fear. And we are in the green, and I am holding for 150. So let me just show you how much you stand to make even if you jump in right now. From where it is right now to highs, 23%. This is MumuNX. I don't know if other platforms, software allow you to, do the math for you in terms of percentage gain if you were to buy right now at 124. Obviously, if you bought with me down here nice and cheap, you stand to make way more. Now, here's the thing, right? In a bull run, what happens? Stocks continue to do what? They continue to go higher and higher and higher. So, if the bull run's going to continue, then selling at 153 would be kind of stupid, right? Because we know that's not how it works. In a bull market, we just... we hit a top, we pull back, and we go higher. Hit a top, pull back, and we go higher. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. That's a bull run, right? So it would be kind of stupid to sell at 153. We would assume that we're going to go higher. And we got some ridiculous price targets over here. We got 163, 190, 135. Yeah, that guy Davidson can suck it. 135, get out of here. 152, 190. So even if let's just go with something conservative like 165. So if you were to even buy here at 124 and it goes to 165, that's a 33%er. If you bought cheaper than, like me, if you bought down here somewhere, you stand to make way more. Like there's potential for 50%, which is insane, right? 50% gains, 30 to 50% gains on a stock that's 120 plus. That's insane. And that's without like earnings. That's just on its own. This is one of the best stocks out there. One of the best ones since its inception. It has gained over 100,000% for people who have bought way back then. AI is the future. We're still gonna have to buy chips from NVIDIA. So what what I'm saying? Like what are people dumb? You're not dumb because you're watching this and you're going, well, he's not. He's making a lot of sense here. He's not wrong. People got scared because they didn't know better. And then the tariffs didn't help, but that just, again, it's nothing more than opportunity to buy cheap. So I'm in at 120-ish. I got a ton of shares down there. It would be foolish to sell at 124, right? Like, think about that. That would be stupid. Because we know that the real move has to happen like this. We have to go back to 153 and then above that to continue the bull run. So that's the real move. If sellers didn't exist, we would just get green candles going straight to 150, 163, 165. But sellers do exist, so that's why we get this kind of, choppy price action, because sellers step in, people get scared, people overreact. So even if the stock moves like this, even if it moves like this, like that, there we go. Even if it does that, and then it pulls back just a little bit, and then it goes higher. Like, at the end of the day, even if it moves like this, at the end of the day, it's still made that measured move here, this one, let's turn that purple, that's still the real move. All of this is just noise, volatility. So selling right now would be stupid, and it would just be silly. It would be just a lack of knowing the real move. You see those bots on Twitter that say, "Hey, we know the real move." They don't know anything. They're dumb. Those bots are dumb. The real move is here. So let's just go back in time as an example, just because I want to teach you this, so you know not to sell too early, because too many people in my Discord complain about selling early. Patreon.com/shadesandtrades if you want to join the Discord. Great community of traders learning how to make money in the markets. But let's hypothetically, we hit a top here at 97, right? Well, we know this is a bull run, right? Because we keep going higher. We know this is a pullback, but we don't know how deep the pullback is going to be. But let's just say we buy at 77. We know that even if we buy at 77, we know that at some point to continue the bull run, it has to go to 97. So we could accurately draw a line, and we know for a fact it has to at least go to 97 to continue the bull run. So we buy at 77, we know we stand to make $20. We're not going to sell soon, regardless of how choppy it is in terms of price movement to the upside. And then as time goes by, you would be like, wow, look, it doesn't move in a straight line, but it did go back to, from 77 to 97, and then actually went to a high of 126. That was the real move here. Everything else outside of that was just that choppy price action that I was talking about. That was just volatility, noise, people selling pressure. If there was no selling, we would have just gone straight to 128. So this is just an example. We're just, going back in time, reverse engineering, and I'm just showing you this is how it is. So please don't sell too early. If anything, if this even goes back down again, you just keep adding, because in order for the bull run to continue, it has to go back to 153 and it has to go higher. And before I let you go, because I know some of you were just mind blown, look at the yearly chart. This is the yearly chart, because people rarely look at the yearly chart. What do you see? Do you see what I see? This is a bull run on the yearly chart. Anytime it pulled back on a red year, anytime we had a year where we were just red, it was nothing more than opportunity. And look at the trend on the yearly chart. It just keeps getting steeper. Technology has been doing what for 20 plus years? It's been getting better. It's been getting faster. It's going to get dangerous too. We might have Terminators, but jokes aside, there's a lot of correlation here. It's hard to lose on a stock that keeps going up higher and higher over the long term. Buy the fear and dump it on their heads when they start chasing it up for you. That is how you win in the markets. And that is it for the video. If you want to learn more and be a great trader like this, again, patreon.com/shadesandtrades. I teach you everything that I just showed you here and more. And you'll walk away like, whoa, huh?